There you go. 2020 CPR 01322 in the matter of the estate of Donald Streeter. Probate of a will with letters listed was Ms. Clute, but Ms. Nemers is here. Ma'am, raise your right hand. Ma'am, do you solemnly swear that the testimony you're about to give in this case is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
Yes, I do.
Go ahead, Ms. Nemers.
Ms. Streeter, can you please state your full name and how you're related to Donald Streeter?
My name is Deborah Leffler Streeter. I was married to one of Donald's sons for years.
I'm sorry?
I was married to one of Donald's sons for quite a few years. Thank you.
And unfortunately, your father-in-law passed away May 27th, 2022 in El Paso County and having a residence here in El Paso County. Is that right?
That's correct.
And we've presented your father-in-law's original will dated February 11th, 2022. As far as you know, is that your father-in-law's last will and testament?
Yes,
And there's a need for administration of the estate. Is that correct?
yes,
And Donald Streeter was single and had 3 children. Is that right?
yes.
And specifically after signing the will on February 11th, 2022, did you ever get married or divorced or have any children?
No,
And the 2 beneficiaries of the will are an adult grandchild and you as trustee for a minor grandchild. Is that correct?
yes,
And you are the named executor of the will. Is that right?
yes,
And you've never been convicted of a felony or otherwise disqualified to serve as executor. Is that correct?
correct.
Are you willing to faithfully serve as administrator of your father-in-law's estate and follow the terms of his will and the orders of this court?
Yes,
That's all I have for this witness, Your Honor.
So is your husband or ex-husband still alive?
yes, he is.
He's your ex-husband?
Yes,
Right, so Mr. Streeter left everything to the grandchildren?
he was estranged. One of his children is deceased. The 2 that are living, he was estranged from for many years. And
Okay.
so he wanted to leave everything to his 2 grandchildren. We maintained a relationship with him over the years.
How old are the grandchildren?
They are 17 and 20.
When is the 17-year-old going to be 18?
May 27 of 2023, next year.
How much money is in the estate, if you know?
I'd say approximately $45,000. It's a car worth, I believe, about $30,000. A bank account from his predeceased wife of approximately $11,000, and then a credit union account with about maybe $1,500 in it.
And is there a house?
No, he sold the house before he passed.
Okay, and what happened to the proceeds?
Those were in a bank account that my 2 children were listed as pay on death beneficiaries.
So basically what we have is about $45,000.
Yes,
Ms. Nemers, I'm gonna have to convert this to a dependent
Okay, Your Honor.
because of the 17-year-old. Now, I can put it in as $25,000 because the 18-year-old can get his money right now, but not the 17-year-old.
Your Honor, in the will, it is specified, it's to our applicant as testamentary trustee for the minor.
Is there a trust?
That's
Not,
only a testamentary trust.
Well, you have to create the trust.
could we do a management trust, Your Honor?
Well, you're gonna spend a lot of money creating a management trust as opposed to a dependent administration for 8 months, 9 months, which is going to be very little in the form of a bond. So you're gonna spend.
I'm sorry, can we leave the money in the estate until she's 18?
We can do is, the money is where?
Well, 11,000 is in a bank account by Bank of America in Donald's predeceased wife's name still. He never got that out of her name. And then the credit union is the 1,500. They're waiting for me to provide letters. The car we have.
Okay, so what happened to the estate of your ex-mother-in-law?
She passed the prior October, just a year ago. And the assets they own their house jointly. And so they were able to put the house solely in his name so he could sell it. And then she had a CD account at Bank of America that he never understood the paperwork to get it transferred to his name.
So her estate was probated.
No, her estate was not probated.
How are they gonna release that money, Ms. Nemers, do you know?
They told me it fell under a small estate, I think is what Bank of America said.
Yeah, but has that been done, Ms. Nemers?
No, that has not been done, Your Honor.
Yeah. So it's gonna be a $25,000 corporate surety. It's not that much, man. And that's to protect myself, basically.
Your Honor, I'm an attorney in California, do this area of law, so I understand.
Yeah, it's because right here, I have fiduciary duties to the estates, especially minors.
Yes.
I know it's a little, but if you can get, well, I wished it was all in one account, then we could get a safekeeping agreement by the bank, but we don't have that. We still have to transfer with your letters, hopefully that you can transfer it to another account and give your other son his half or daughter. And then if you want to put the money into the register of court under the 17-year-old, that will be fine. All right?
Okay.
Okay. Anything else, Ms. Nemers?
That's it, Your Honor. Thank you.
The court, after hearing testimony, will admit the last will and testament of Mr. Donald R. Streeter, also known as Donald Ross Streeter, into probate and authorize the issuance of letters to the applicant who is the named executrix in his will. Okay, thank you. There's some certain things that must be done, Ms. Streeter. Keep in touch with Ms. Nemers and the law office. There's basically 3 things to do, and they know exactly what to do. And it's due 90 days from the day you sign your oath and it's filed. And the bond. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.